More breaking news we're tracking. The Portland Timbers have announced they are parting ways with their head coach. We're told the search for Phil Neville's replacement is now underway. According to today's announcement, the decision to part ways was mutual. In a statement, the Timbers owner said in part, quote, "In my nearly 2 decades of owning and operating the Portland Timbers, there are very few people I have enjoyed working with more than Phil Neville." He also said this offseason we had pointed discussions about the areas we needed to build on and improve. Ultimately, we have not seen the progress we've needed to. Meanwhile, Phil Neville responded saying, quote, "I realize we are in a results business and the results haven't been to the expectation of this football club. I will miss you all," end quote. Neville leaves the Timbers as the team sits in 13th place in the Western Conference standings with 20 matches remaining.